Hello everybody, how are you? Today we're gonna start our new lesson which is Life on Ice vocabulary. It's lesson 20 and Life on Ice. We have 10 difficult vocab here. Let's start with the first one which is climate. Of course you know the climate is kind of wet, but our first word exactly will be shelter. Let's read the example to get the meaning of shelter. A tent can make a good shelter for an explorer. It's a good place to keep warm. Yeah, so what is the meaning of shelter? What does it mean? Yeah, shelter is a place to live or take cover. Live or take cover. Okay. Of course, think about it. How might your shelter be different if you were living in Antarctica or it would be if you were living in rainforest? I think if it is in Antarctica should be more safe and warm and yes. So we have a lot of kind of shelters for different people and animals like nets for bird, apartment for humans and so on. So second word that we have is colony. Colony. So some people, let's read the example here to know what it is. Some people take trips to study a colony or large group of penguins. Of course he gave us the meaning here which is large group. Colony is large group of people or animals who are living together. So colony is a group of people or the same kind of animal living together. Think about it. Why do you think it is might to be easier for an animal to live in colonies than to live alone? I think colony is better and safe. They can protect each other, they can work with each other, they can save food with each other. And we have a lot of colonies. Like we have famous colony of ants, you remember? Yes, an ant here colony has many tunnels and rooms. I can use tunnels in all of these sentences and it will be clear. Like what was the name of the first English colony in America? And an ant colony has many tunnels and rooms. So colony is the same group of people or animal who live together. Yes. Third one is constant. Constant is unchangeable. So let's read the example. Steady or constant rain can make hiking trails slippery and difficult to use. Of course, if this continues and it is unstoppable and not a change, of course it will be very hard for them to move. Look at them. So constant means not a change. Nothing changed from the beginning till the ending. From the beginning of the day till the end of the day, there is a rain. Is the temperature usually constant during the day? Do you think so? Or is it changes all over the day? Does it change from hour to an hour? Yes, I think so. How it does. In the morning I feel that it's a little bit cold. In the afternoon it becomes hot and so on. So okay. Wilderness. Let's read the examples to know the wilderness. From the picture, can you see it? It's like big. It's like a wild a little bit, forest a little bit. Can you see any people here? Nothing. So explorer often travels through wilderness or unsettled area. So what is the meaning of wilderness? Wilderness is a wild area of land where a very few people live, or maybe none of them live. It is hard to live in wilderness, of course, is wild area. Think about it. Would you prefer to live in wilderness or in city or town? Why? Let's think. For me, I think it is Okay, I can live in city, but I will pass my vacation in wilderness. I love malls, to be honest. So, on a sheet of paper, write the word from the books below that have to do with wilderness. Bears with wilderness? Yes, I can think that bears live there. Mountains, of course. No wilderness without mountains. Computers? Never ever. Rivers? Yes, of course. Fresh air. This is the main basic thing in the wilderness. Shopping malls? I don't think so. Trucks? I think it will be hard to go through the wilderness. Trees, of course. Electricity? No, not really. Birds, of course. Wildlife? Yes, it is wild area. Forests, of course. Climate. We know climate before we took it in science, really. So climate is a kind of weather. So potters must avoid ice when exploring regions with a very cold climate. Yes. So climate describes the average of typical weather. It's typical weather in particular place. Typical weather in particular place. Think about it. What is climate like in the place where you live? Okay, I think in Saudi Arabia here it is a little bit hot. Yes. And how does it change it from season to season? It doesn't change a lot, to be honest. But I think nowadays is fine. I can live without AC. Okay, take it over. The climate is hot and rainy in Antarctica, in the desert or rainforest. Where's rainforest? Climate is cold year round. Antarctica. Climate is hot and dry. Desert, of course. Region. This overgrown jungle is an hot and rainy region. Region here is meaning area. Region, area. So, a region is a large selection of landowners. Large section or large area of land. Which region of United States bordered an ocean? Uh, I don't know a lot about United States to be honest. Okay, unexpected. Unexpected, so it is a surprise. All surprises are unexpected. The unexpected view from the top surprised these hikers. So, what does it mean? Something unexpected happened without warning. And if you think about it, why does why is unexpected storm more dangerous than a storm people knows about ahead time? Ahead of time. Of course, unexpected storm we don't know about it. Some cars will be outside. People like us or go outside without knowing that, and this will could destroy building and could hurt us. So, do you like unexpected things? It depends. Is it good or bad? Yes. What was the last unexpected thing that happened to you? I think that the most unexpected thing that we stayed at home these days and we are giving these virtual classes and it wasn't unexpected. It was unexpected at all. Was it pleasant or unpleasant? Staying at home in these circumstances, I consider it unpleasant and we hope that everything will go well soon. Get well soon, inshallah. Gliding. Look at this. He's gliding, moving smoothly with the wind. He is depending on gliding. Gliding or moving smoothly through the air is unexpected way to explore. Exciting. Okay, what does it mean? Gliding means moving smoothly with a little effort, especially moving with the wind. Gliding, like birds and um, kites and so on. How's riding along on a skateboard different from riding bicycle? Of course, gliding is very different than riding bicycles. Um, Snake and glide? I don't think so. Paper airplane? Yes, of course. Rooftop? No. Ice skater? Yes. Eagle? Yes. Crown? Not really. Dog? It could be. Map? Never. Bat? Of course. Leaves? Yes. Parachute? Yes. Doorbell? No. Overheated. Overheated, that means it is very hot. It's too hot to be safe for you. Smart explorers find shade and drink water when they feel overheated. Of course, they have to, or they will hurt themselves. Overheated, you mean you are too hot to be safe, and you have to avoid this, of course. Okay, layer. A layer of ice must be several inches thick before it is safe to cross. We talked before the layer of the earth. Do you remember we have 4 layers of the earth in science? Yes, it is the thickness. Yes, it is one thickness of something. The thickness of the layer of the or covering. Okay, how does the outer layer of the earth different from the inside or core? The outer layer is made of rocks, you know that. The inside one hard rocks, and then the core is made of liquid rocks and gases. Okay, so we have finished. I hope that you understand all the vocab. And of course we have our vocabulary sheet that I will upload it for you in Clasera also. We have everything here, the summary of this, and you can copy it. I hope that you enjoyed the video and I hope that you will get used to it. See you. Goodbye.